Hey guys, it's me, Emma. I decided to start a pregnancy update. I'm a little late because I'm 19 weeks. I'll be 20 weeks on Monday, and I just thought I enjoy watching everybody else's videos, so I thought I'd make one myself. Um, I guess here we go. I don't even know how to do this, so I wrote some stuff down and um, the first thing I wrote down was complaints, like the complaints that I have during this week, 19 weeks. Um, my biggest complaint is fatigue. I seem like I'm tired all the time, and I don't think that my boyfriend really realizes how tired I am. I clean houses for a living. I started my own cleaning business, and I don't even do that many houses, but one house a day, it only takes me about 2, 3 hours. As soon as I'm done that, I'm whooped. I'm done. Um, which is really obnoxious because before I was pregnant, I could knock out 2, 3 houses in a day and be tired at the end of the day. But after one house, for me, I clean one house. It takes me about 2 or 3 hours. Whooped, completely whooped, and I get home and I sit down on the couch and I feel injured, like my back is throbbing, my ribs are killing me, and I just want to fall asleep, but I can't fall asleep because that's another complaint that I have. Um, my boobs are a little swollen, like when I have a daughter. She's 3 years old, and when I was pregnant with her, kind of felt the same way, but after I had her, the milk came in and everything, and that's what it feels like now. It feels like when your milk comes in afterwards, it's just like they're ready to start leaking or something. I feel like I'm ready to nurse a baby right now, and I don't have a baby yet. So that's another thing. My sleep patterns are completely off. I can't get a good night's sleep, and it's really important for me for in what I do, and um, having a 3-year-old at home as well, because I need to be there for her. I need to have energy for her to keep her mind active and happy, and I can't do it. I try to go to bed right after I put her to bed, 8:30, 9 o'clock, and I know that's a little early, but I go to bed that early because it takes me an hour, sometimes 2 hours, to even fall asleep. And my boyfriend and I are having a very big argument right now. Well, it's not a big argument, but we're having an argument right now about what time he comes to bed. Because if he comes to bed too too late, sorry, I'm going to check my time real quick. 3 minutes. If he comes to bed too late he'll wake me up. So even if he goes to bed at like 11 o'clock and I fell asleep at 10:45 or something, it's not okay. And it's not okay because it's really hard for me to get back to sleep, and he doesn't get that either. But even if he doesn't and we both get to bed on time and everything, I will just wake up out of the blue at 3 o'clock in the morning. This is what happened last night. I was up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Ooh, I just thought of something that I want from the kitchen. I'll have to wait. Got up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I lay there in bed for about an hour until I realized, okay, I'm hungry. I need to fill my stomach up with something so I can fall asleep. So I went downstairs and I got myself a big glass of milk. Is what I want right now. And I was able to fall asleep in about half hour, 45 minutes. But the only problem there is by the time I fell asleep, I guess it was like 5 o'clock in the morning, and I had to get up at 7. So I went to sleep at 11, 12, 1, 2. So I got like 5, 6 hours of sleep. It's not okay. I need more time than that. Because it's go, go, go all day long. I might only be working technically three hours a day, but it's nonstop after that, with my daughter and everything, and keeping this house clean. I'm a cleaning person, it should stay clean. The other problem that I have is keeping my emotions straight. I like to think of myself as a pretty level-headed, stress-free kind of person, but recently it's been ridiculous. I'm like, feel like a baby. I feel like PMSing every day, and I'm 20 weeks, and they say that these things are supposed to hit like a plateau in your second trimester. You're supposed to get your energy back and all this kind of stuff, and nothing has changed. I still feel like I felt when I was 10 weeks pregnant. So that's the pain in the butt, and it gets confusing because the emotions are not just, they're hard to, it's hard to decipher what they mean. Like if I start feeling depressed or something, I can't tell if it's hormones or I actually need to change something in my life. So I'm constantly in emotional turmoil. The best thing that I can do, and I advise you guys to do if you're in the same place as I am, hopefully you're not, is to give it a day. And that's probably the advice everyone will give you, but it's the best advice. Give it a day, give it a couple days, and it will pass. You're not actually depressed, and your life is not worthless. Like, you are doing the right thing. It's a beautiful thing to carry a baby, and it'll pass, and that's sometimes difficult to get by. Along with the depression and stuff, that comes and goes. It almost seems like it comes in waves, waves of hormones or something. It's like you are happy one day and you feel on top of the world, and then the next day you're like, oh my God, what am I doing? Am I crazy? So it's like waves, and then it's that way with frustration too. I get really frustrated, and it's really hard for me to keep my cool. And I find myself taking a lot of trips to the bathroom just so I can be alone. And some quiet, because all I hear every day is, I want this, I want that, I want chocolate milk, I want this. So anyway, that's a whole separate story. The baby is doing fine. I have an ultrasound on Monday. We're not going to find out the sex, and I'm going to tell the technician that when we first get in there, but I'm going to be looking. I'm going to be looking. I'm not going to look away when she goes into that area, but I feel like if I see something, because I know what to look for. I think you all do. If you're as into pregnancy as I am, you know what to look for if you're having a boy or a girl. So there's that. That's the problem I'm going to have, not knowing the gender. He or she has been moving around a lot, and it's really cool, and I think that may be my problem with getting sleep at night. I think I'm subconsciously feeling the baby move in there, and it keeps me awake. And that's another reason why I have a hard time getting back to sleep, is because when I wake up, she or he is moving around in there, and I want to feel it. I don't want to go back to sleep, because that doesn't happen very often. Well, it's happening more often now that I'm further along. And it's weird. It's just like dancing on my bladder, like I feel like I have to pee, like little urges to pee. So on off of the toilet all the time, peeing. And recently it's been a little bit more difficult to tie my shoes, because it feels like there is a little ball in there leaning over this ball trying to tie my shoes. It gets really uncomfortable. And I am running out of time, so maybe I'll just do a part 2. How about that? I don't even have very much else to say, but you never know, it could last for quite a while. So see you in round 2.